Hi friends, in this video I will talk about food industry. If you wish to make a career in food industry, what is that you should know about? First, let us understand what is food industry all about. Generally, when we hear the word food industry, we tend to assume that it is all about becoming a chef or a cook or doing a program in hotel management and getting employed in one of the hotels or restaurants and so on. But it is not just all of it. There's much beyond these careers. So food industry is a complex global network which is highly diversified, that supplies most of the food consumed by the world's population. Well, the food industry term covers a series of industrial activities starting from production, distribution, processing, conversion, preparation, preservation, certification, transportation and packaging. Food industry in the contemporary world has become a highly diversified, with manufacturing ranging from small traditional family run businesses that are highly labor intensive to a large capital intensive and highly mechanized industrial processes. Many food industries depend almost on the local agricultural produce or fishing. How big is the food market worldwide? Well, the food market that includes all kinds of fresh and processed foods. And this market is divided into different segments like dairy products, meat, fish, seafood, vegetables, fruits, bread, whatnot, many things. Now, China is the largest food market in the world, followed by United States and then India. Now, India is one of those top 3 food markets in the world. Food ecosystem, and we could call it as a farm to fork. What all is involved in the food ecosystem, right from cultivation to agri-logistics to food processing to distribution, either it gets to food retail or to the food service, eventually it serves to the customer. Now, most of the time when you look at having a career in food industry, we focus on either food service or customer service or at food retail at the least. But the food distribution, processing, agri-logistics, cultivation, these are kind of blindfolded. Now, today we're going to look at the gamut of all of them, right from cultivation to customer, farm to fork, the entire food ecosystem. One of the very important careers in food industry is pursuing something called food technology. Well, the food technology is a science branch that deals with techniques involved in production, processing, preservation, packaging, quality management and distribution of all those food products. Typically, the food technology is a field which involves the techniques and processes that are used to transform raw materials into finished food. There's a lot of research goes behind making food items edible as well as nutritious. There are plethora of opportunities for students who wish to pursue a course in food technology. It could be graduates or postgraduates in this course can seek jobs in different domains such as restaurants, catering establishments, hospitals, food processing companies and so on. What is the eligibility and what are the courses in food technology? If you wish to make a career in food technology, then you have to have a science branch. That is, a student should clear class 12 in science stream with subjects such as physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics. And of course, home science and minimum qualifying marks are prescribed depending on a university, college and so on. Students can pursue a degree, diploma up until a doctorate program in food technology. To pursue food technology, there are undergraduate courses, postgraduate courses like BSc Bachelor of Sciences, Bachelor of Technology, or Bachelor of Engineering in Food Technology. That becomes a platform depending on where you want to reach to. What are those various careers that you could get into if you pursue food technology as your path? Well, the students who pursue food technology would eventually lead to becoming a food technologist, a nutritional therapist. They could becoming a quality controllers in the food industry or the regulatory affairs. They can also become a researcher or a laboratory technician, a research scientist in life sciences on food. They can also become a scientist in the production or the process development. And of course, they could become a product manager or a purchasing manager within that food industry, depending upon which industry or which company you're getting employed by. Well, here is a list of industries and sectors that will hire the food technology professionals. And also, here is another list of companies who hire these food technology professionals. And here is a list of colleges and entrance examinations with regard to food technology. Now, these colleges are some of the prominent, but that's not an exhaustive list. These are some of those prominent colleges, which are offering these food technology courses. And not only the colleges and entrance examinations. And here is a list, a handful of companies who are the food companies in India, and these are the employers, potential employers for a food technology professional who can get hired by. Well, now that we have looked at food technology and the careers that will lead to by pursuing food technology as your path, now let's look at furthermore. Hospitality. Hospitality is one of the key segment within that food industry. So what all careers that will lead to if you pursue hospitality as your path? You could become a baker, you could become a banquet manager, you could become a catering manager, you could become a food critic, you could become a food technician, you could also becoming a molecular gastronomist, you could become a chef, you could become a human resource manager within that hospitality segment. Of course, you could grow up to a general manager to a group of hotels. And here is a list of careers for a quick glance for you, which are hospitality careers. Let's look at some of those popular careers within that hospitality segment. Food critic. What is food critic? Food critic is all about exploring the minute details of the dish, like the texture, taste, smell, and share your views and opinions. Where? In magazines, newspapers, food websites, and so on. So what is that undergraduate program that you need to do after your 12th grade? You could pursue hotel management, culinary arts, literature, or mass communication, for which you can go with any stream in your 12th grade. Now the next comes the food blogger. Food blogger is if you are passionate about food and traveling to different places and inform others and make reviews. You could be a self-employed or you could run your own food and lifestyle websites. Well, food blogging could be a part-time employment as well. And what education background would you need? You need to be passionate about photography, content writing, blogging, interest in social media, digital marketing, and so on. Of course, you could do this as a full-time as well. And the next most important, chef. Chef is nothing but a chef would be responsible for managing the operations of the kitchen. And you would need a culinary arts or a hotel management undergraduate program for you to be eligible to become a chef. Well, it is not always an academic qualification. It is a skill that will put you in the forefront if you want to become a chef. And it is widely known, you could get employed in hotel, restaurants, or food chains, whatnot. You could start your own food chain. If you could come up with a new recipe, a new dish. You could become, grow up to a celebrity chef. The next important one, nutritionist. Nutritionist, this is the career which suggests the clients about the right kind of food combinations according to their requirements. It could be in nutrition centers, in gymnasiums, in clubs, in clinics, in hospitals, in sports centers, and so on. And to become a nutritionist, you need to pursue a home science or a food technology in undergraduate and post-graduation programs, for which you would need a science background eventually. That is, you should go with maths, physics, chemistry, biology as your main subjects at your 12th grade. Now the next one on the list, flavor chemist. Well, this is not a widely known or a popular. What is flavor chemist? Flavor chemist is the one who create the agents that give unique taste to the food items. And you should be proficient in chemistry, biochemistry, or food science. That means you should pursue Bachelor of Sciences in chemistry, biochemistry, and food science. And of course, you will be employed by the food processing companies, wine industries, or any other food manufacturing units. And this requires a science background at your 12th grade. Maths, physics, chemistry, biology, those are the subject combinations that you need to look for. Well, the next one is food photographer and food stylist. They go hand in hand. Food photographer is, you need to be passionate about photography, and food photographer would work with the food stylist and make the dish appealing in these food magazines or restaurants or hoardings or newspaper advertisements and so on. Well, food stylist will make the food look beautiful and fresh, focusing on the color, shape, and texture, for which you need a food styling diploma or an undergraduate program in culinary arts or so on. The next one as a career, food technician. Now, this is about studying about the chemical, physical, and biological properties of food. And you should do a food technology course at an undergraduate level, which again requires a science background, which will have an opportunity in packaged food industries or beverage companies, employment opportunities. Now here comes another exciting, not so talked about, molecular gastronomist. Well, I know this name sounds a little complex, but to make it easy, it is the study about the chemical properties of food. And you get an employment in hotels, research industries, in high-end hotels. All you need to have is an undergraduate program in culinary arts or a hotel management, but you should specialize in gastronomy, in molecular gastronomy at your post-graduation level, which will make you become a molecular gastronomist. Well, those are some of those most popular unsung careers within the hospitality. It is not just about becoming a chef or a cook, but much beyond that, which is all part of the food industry. Culinary arts. This is one of the most talked about path which leads to a career into a chef or an entrepreneur or a kitchen designer or a pastry professional and so on. And a bachelor's degree in culinary arts, which is what is required in order for you to pursue a career in culinary arts. Well, the eligibility for culinary arts, or the paths that are available, are you can choose any stream in your 12th grade. You could be from a science, commerce, or humanities. Any stream would be eligible. And there are many colleges who offer these undergraduate culinary arts program, which is Bachelor of Arts in Culinary Arts, Bachelor of Business Administration in Culinary Education, Bachelor of Science in Catering and Culinary Arts. Well, if you want to do Bachelor of Science in Catering and Culinary Arts, which would insist on a science background, but otherwise any stream would do. You could do diploma programs, you could do post-graduation diploma, undergraduate programs, post-graduation programs in culinary arts. These are widely available across the spectrum. Now here is a list of courses at a UG level, a diploma level, and a post-graduation level for you to take a quick glance. And not only that, and here is the list of prominent colleges or schools who are offering the culinary arts programs. Well, this list is not exhaustive. These are some of those prominent institutions across India. Hotel management. This is one of the segment which is most hyped and talked about within that food industry segment. Well, we all know that hotel management refers to the management of everything related to the hotel industry, which includes administration of hotel, catering management, operations, marketing, promotion, account keeping, housekeeping, whatnot, a wide range of careers. Hotel industry is a crucial part of hospitality industry, which is a subset of the food industry, and it has got a huge growth potential. And the demand of the hotel management professionals is on huge rise, and it is expected to grow by more numbers. Now, here is a list of career opportunities if you wish to pursue your career in hotel management. Well, it is not just all about getting employed in the hotel industry. It could be in airlines, it could be in clubs, it could be in cruise ships, it could be in hospitals, it could be in tourism associations, it could be in forest establishments, and of course hotels and restaurants. These are the other opportunities which you would come across, because it has a huge gamut of things to cover. And what are some of those undergraduate and postgraduate popular courses within hotel management? Yes, there are Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Hotel Administration, Bachelor in Hotel Management, BBA in Hotel Management, Bachelor of Arts in Hotel Management, and so on. Well, anything that has a science tag to it for an undergraduate course, they would insist you on to have a science background in your 12th grade. Otherwise, you can go with any stream. That's how you should look at from an eligibility and entry criteria. And here is a list of the popular colleges who are offering these hotel management courses. Well, the first one there would be Institute of Hotel Management, Catering Technology and Applied Nutrition. There are more than 17 centers across India, followed by many other institutions like Oberoi institutions, National Council of Hotel Management, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University, Indian Institute of Hotel Management, and so on. These are those prominent colleges who are offering these hotel management courses. Well, I hope, my friends, you got a larger spectrum of understanding about food industry, right from farm to fork, right? Not just limiting to becoming a chef or a cook, but it covers the hotel management, the culinary arts, the hospitality, the food technology, right from processing, agriculture processing, towards having it served on the dining table. That's what we call it as the food ecosystem, farm to fork. Thank you.